Yo, what's going on, gamers? Welcome back to the Consortium. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. As you can see, we are doing another update video. Had I known this was going to drop, which I kind of did, but I forgot. I wouldn't have released last night's video so fast, but this update is here, and it has a whole lot more information in it than what I brought to you guys last night, so I'm going to go ahead and go over this update a little bit. We're not going to watch it all the way through like the last one. We're just going to go over some key points. If you want to watch it, you just look up their channel on YouTube, and you can watch the whole thing. A lot of the stuff that we're skipping is kind of just like some fluff where they're talking about how they appreciate the community and how they're excited for the future, you know, and all the kind of stuff that devs go through a lot, but yeah, some of this is going to be opinion. Well, a lot of it's going to be opinion, and then some of it we're going to be listening to what they have to say to hear the things that they're bringing into the game. And so to go ahead and start out, we're actually going to look out. They're bringing a new type of llama into the game, which is called the Storm Llama, and I'm just going to have him talk. We're going to listen to them talk about that real quick, and then I'm going to go over my opinion on it. And then after that, we're going to talk about some new quests coming into the game. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Quickly, right off the bat, Storm Llamas.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. Something new.
They're coming because the Storm Llamas are coming.
And then this is very important, guys.
The launch event llamas that are currently out there for all of you. You guys have been acquiring founders coins. For those of you that
okay, I'm just stopping it right there. I'm just gonna go through what he said. Basically, the new llamas coming into the game. You cannot hoard for it, guys. You cannot save up your founders coins. They're going to get all turned in. If you have 100, you're going to get a founders llama when you log in after the patch. It's just going to give you the stuff. They're going to knock it out of the way. Stuff that can come in the new storm llamas are going to be some of the new hydraulic weapon set. Let's take a look at those weapons really quick. That comes in at about 118. All right, this is the new hydraulic weapon set. As you can see, these are epic looking weapons, guys, and when they're talking about them, they're talking about how strong they are. And like, for example, when you get to use the hammer, it will actually launch husk across the map, not the whole way, but it will launch enemies. So like, there are some power behind these guns. I don't know if each of them is going to kind of have their own little attribute, let's say, kind of like how the hammer can launch enemies. I don't know if a sword's going to do something or whatnot, but as we can see, they're going to be very powerful weapons. So if I were you, I would maybe hold off on some of your experience in these next couple days. Maybe not upgrade your weapons until the patch drops, for two reasons. One, so you can save experience, but two, also if the patch drops and the way the upgrades work, if you get more experience or it takes less experience to upgrade, you won't be wasting that kind of stuff, because I definitely think there could be some experience balance changes when it comes to upgrading weapons, because there are already some coming in for the different heroes and the survivors. So just, you know, as that word of advice, I would hold off for now on doing that. And then let's go up here. We're going to talk about the new quests now. They start talking about them about here, so let's go ahead and listen to that real quick.
coming in the game, those quests will have a variety of activities. We got everything from V-Bucks that we're going to be releasing on those to storm tickets to be able for you guys to be able to get these weapon sets from the llamas.
This is exciting, dude. There's the more loot you can get, the better.
We're going to have some very specific rewards on them.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'll go over some of the rewards just because he kind of like talks about it a little more than is necessarily needed. But you're going to be able to get what they call the legendary Hydra. It is a transform key, so they make it sound like you're going to have to put in some important stuff. So I'm assuming you may have to put in some other legendaries to be able to get the schematic from the transform key, or maybe some really rare minerals. But just, they made it sound like it's going to take some work, which is okay. When something's powerful in a game, it should take work, or it's just going to be underappreciated. So I do approve of that. They say that it's going to be a Stormwood level quest that comes with the new storms that are in the game, and some with the survival mode. So that's going to be something completely new. They also talk about, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let them talk about this. This is one of the most things I think is very exciting, especially for people that are having issues with their power levels. So let's go ahead and jump to that real quick.
You get Mythic Survivor.
You guys are going to need to find a group.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you guys are going to have to find a group. It's going to
be
a
Mythic Survivor lead, guys.
I've done it 3 times so far. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so he said he's done it 3 times so far. They weren't really, the only thing when the way they word it, they weren't super clear with how this is going to work. They just said the hardest quest in the game. So I don't know if that counts the 14-day survival mode, or if there's a new quest, like chain of quests that you have to do, or maybe something related to the new storms. So I'm not 100% positive, but there is a way to get a guaranteed mythic lead, which will help a lot of people's base levels. So I'm excited about that, because leveling has been one of the issues with this game. So I am actually really stoked about that. Let's see. They mention it later. They say that there's an impossible mission. They said they're not sure if anyone can accomplish it, but they think with ingenuity that we'll be able to figure it out. So I'm not sure what this mission is going to be, but I'm stoked about it because I like being challenged. And the reward is going to be a choice between one of 4 legendary hero cards that are new to the game. So like the different skills they have, I mean, they're going to still be similar to the ones in the game because obviously it's one of each class, but they said that it's like new hero cards, so they're going to have something new about them, some new kind of like upgrade or some new kind of skill or something about them that makes them unique to something, and they haven't been seen in the game yet, so it's completely new. And you're going to get to choose out of each of the classes. So if you're looking for a certain class legendary hero, there is a way to get a guaranteed legendary hero, which is super awesome because, again, like I said, when you can get more loot in the game, especially good loot, and you can do it based off a skill, which is what it sounds like, I find that exciting because it's like once you finally reach that pinnacle and you get that, you get that reward, it's like super rewarding. You feel good about it. So that's great. Let's see. All right, we're going to jump into the next thing I want to go into. This right here is also has me very excited because I think it's something we've all run into. They're going to address drops of rain real quick, so let's go ahead and hear them talk about it.
They come from the storms, and so your drops of rains, and we know people have had some tough time acquiring them.
Yep.
So these storms will enable people to farm them more easily.
Yes.
And so that's a big thing. And we've also reduced the amount of requirements for the survivors to evolve them as well. They were kind of a bit expensive for that.
Okay, there we have it, guys. Everybody is going to explode in power level when this patch hits. I think this is my opinion right here, because they've done 2 things. They made drops of rain easier to get, which is going to be epic because it's not only going to drop from mission rewards, it's going to drop from stuff in the game. It's going to drop more readily from rewards, and stuff costs less to upgrade, which is one of the reasons I was talking about not upgrading your weapons. You should also avoid upgrading your heroes and your survivors right now. I made the mistake. I upgraded a bunch of survivors today, so I wasted some experience. Because survivor experience, it's going to cost less to upgrade your survivors when the patch comes. So be ready to be able to get your power level up, to be able to progress through the game. If you feel like you're stuck at like a, kind of like, at a roof, if you're stuck in a certain spot, you're going to be able to get past that when this patch drops. So that's super exciting. They also mention, he's going to mention later, I'm not going to listen to it or watch them talk about it, but he mentions later they're actually bringing more experience into the game, which is also awesome. He mentioned how when he first went into Canny Valley, he did some missions, and he was able to upgrade a bunch of his survivors because he had something like a couple 100,000 XP from it. I mean, that may have been exaggerated, that might have been changed a little bit, but he basically said he was able to upgrade multiple survivors and upgrade his power level, I think, like 4 or 5 times, which once you get up to like level, like I'm like power level 40 right now, and it takes so much upgrading just to get up half a level. So this is exciting because, again, power level, everyone's going to be able to jump up. They're going to be able to do more. There's going to be more to the game. You're going to feel like you're progressing more, which has been part of the problem with the game, is it kind of felt stale without paying money. Like you kind of got stuck in this progression wall. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see. The next thing I'm going to address is he mentions the day before the patch, they're releasing the patch notes in written form, and it's 14 pages long, guys. 14 freaking pages long. That is huge. That means a whole lot of shit's coming to the game, and I bet there's also going to be a lot of patches because I've had a lot of people ask me lately in my videos about different errors they run into. I said a whole lot of patches, but I mean a whole lot of fixing of bugs and glitches, like missions they weren't able to do and that kind of stuff, so I'm excited for that. And then last but not least, sorry, this video's gotten a little long, guys, but I really wanted to go over all of this. They are releasing, I'm going to let them talk about that. Let's go. It is at 6:11-ish, so we're going to start right here and listen to what they're bringing for us.
Our launch month.
Yep. And so that first month pack will have 10 extra.
Okay, if you didn't hear it, they have a first month pack.
It's going to have 25 schematic slots for your inventory, and then we have, it's going to come with 2 llamas, a people llama and a weapon llama.
Okay, I accidentally started it a little bit late, but what is happening is they're bringing a pack to everybody that's currently in the game. That either got into the game through, a code from a friend or bought into the game. They're bringing that into the game. You're going to get the month 1 pack where it says you get 2 llamas out of it. You get extra inventory slots, which I'm excited about. Inventory is always annoying. You get some backpack space, which is always really annoying to me too as well. Trying to find the upgrades for the backpack space. If you want to upgrade that, or if you want to upgrade your attack or defense. So it's nice that we're getting more backpack space, and it's nice just that they're rewarding the players that have been in the game, that have been sticking with them. I actually think the devs right now are doing everything right about this. I'm super excited about it. The 25th is going to bring so much into the game, guys. If you're looking for somebody to play with to do the storms, the new missions, everything, please let me know in the comments. I will add you. If not, you can add Consortium Gamer on Epic or Consortium Gaming, and I will run with you. I will help you with the new missions. I'll help you get the new loot. I'll help you upgrade. I'll help you with storm defenses, whatever. Point is, I'm excited about this game, so I want everybody else to be excited about it as well, especially because the devs seem like they've been really, they've paid a lot of attention to what we've talked about and what we've wanted, guys. So I'm really excited about this. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by the video. I hope you guys like this format. If you don't, please let me know, and I'll go back to another format or just switch things up. But again, I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel, and I hope you guys all have a good one.